Hello and welcome. This is Japan, and I'm here for another wrestling video. Now, I've been doing a lot of wrestling videos, and of course, I changed everything to this channel, and then I immediately stopped for a week. I had a lot of stuff going on, no excuses really to not post anything to a certain extent. So, we're going to jump right into a lot of the wrestling content and a lot of stuff I've had in my mind, and let's start right with this NXT women's division. There's a lot of talent here, so I'm going to try to predict it over the rest of the course of the year of where we're going to find people and what type of division are, just kind of hanging around because there is a lot of people like that, and there's a lot of people that I think will be stars. So let's just jump right into it with Ariana Grace. I'm going to say she's just going to be around. She's kind of has like, I guess, a low-key tag team with Carmen Petrovich, but I don't really think that's going to be too much of like around the tag title. It says tag title, but I just mean more tag division. I don't know. I didn't make the list. Doesn't really make too much sense, but you never know. They might bring some tag team titles back. But yeah, just kind of around. Next up is Ava. I mean, she's obviously like the GM, so she'll be around anyways. I'll just put her down here because I don't see her in any matches anytime soon. Maybe something if they ever wanted to do her against Roxanne because they have kind of a budding thing, but I highly doubt that's going to be what it is. When Cora Jade comes back, I think they immediately would have put her into the main event. I think she'll have that feud hopefully with Roxanne, and I don't see her being right up in there right away. So I do believe she'll be hovering around like the North American mid card area for the time being. I think she'll have that a main event run, but just not like super long for the time being because I think it's going to be pretty stacked by the time she's back. She has like the very unfortunate thing of being injured and then coming back to when I think there should be a lot of people around. This is one of our first of the three signees coming up, so it's going to be pretty interesting. It's Stephanie. I feel like Stephanie's going to be like she might like be a North American champion and step up real quick, or she's going to be immediately up towards the top. I'm going to put her towards the top. I think they wanted her so badly and they signed her away from AEW, so I can't imagine that they wouldn't have already kind of put a roadmap out for her to be pretty towards the top, especially with some of the people that she has that she can, automatically already have some heat with, which includes Julia, which we already saw she's already going to have a title match as soon as humanly possible. So I don't think there's anything wrong with putting her up there, and I think she's going to win the title off of Roxanne probably pretty soon. I don't think she survives past Halloween Havoc, but you never know. Next up is Delta, another one that I think comes in here. I think because she's like an indie person coming up, I think it'll be safe to say she'll be in the North American section. I think she'll be still amazing and absolutely destroyed a lot of people. But I think she'll be kind of like an Oba Fetty where she's in that vein of just destroying everybody, doing match after match of greatness. So I think that's still a good spot to put her in. It's right there in that North American vein. Then we got Fallon Henley, who was kind of in the mid card section, but I think they've kind of have her put her faction slash like tag team stuff. So I think she'll stay around that area because at least we'll give her a lot of kind of around. Like, she'll be on TV a lot more by being in that faction that seems to be pretty decent altogether. So I can't really see it's a bad thing. Gigi Dolan, she honestly is just one of those people that go up and down and up and down. I think she's currently hurt. I really hope so because like they haven't really been using her. So like if they haven't really been using her and she's not hurt, that would be not the greatest. But I think she is. So we'll put her just around. I think they could instantly put her in there and she'd be a good person around the mid card division. But I think right now that's where she's going to stay. Ring Sinclair, honestly, one of the most underrated wrestlers. I love her like promo and stuff outside of the ring. I really like her a lot, so I would love her towards the top. But I'm gonna be honest, I think she's just gonna be kind of around right now, kind of being part of the no. Is it the quarter catch republic? What is? I always forget that one because there's the no catch republic, and I think they're the quarter catch crew. I'm not really sure. I'm gonna be honest. Then we got Rizzo from the family. I think she might eventually get a singles match sooner than later. I think like she might have had one on Level Up or is something on Level Up. I saw something with her on it, but I don't think we'll really see her in a match vein, so we'll put her just around. Jada Parker, who just had her time at the mid event, I think will immediately go back down to like the mid card section because I think they just kind of put her into that to test her out, and I think she did pretty solid. But I still think like that main event's going to be really stacked. Then we got Jasmine. She's part of Fallon Henley's team, so we're gonna put her there, and we might as well put Jace as we, I've already seen that them being part of that faction, and they're gonna push that kind of being that tag team and giving them some tag team action, or maybe even like sometimes if they can get a 6-woman tag team. And I think that's good because it will be really solid for them to get some more screen time. Roxanne obviously main eventer because she is the women's champion and 100% will keep getting that top of the line stuff. Tatum Paxley, I think, is getting a pretty nice push at the moment. I think she's going to be mid Carter. She'll be probably around that tag division because there's possibly like Lyra will come down there and help her, so they could have like a tag match. So I'm going to put her in the mid card because she's going to be around that section, and she's pretty solid. And I like her character work and her gimmick, so I think there's a good chance that she'll be there. Uh, then we got Fia Hell. I think she already kind of got like where she's going to be towards the top before, and I think she's gonna like then fade to the background of just being kind of around for the time being. But she is underrated. That she should, get back up there. Izzy Dame, I think is gonna be around the tag division. I think she kind of like tags with some of the other people when they kind of just put people together. I don't really see her doing much else. Jakara Jackson also in the tag division of What Lash Legend with her. I think they'll get a lot more tag action. And I kind of feel like they're starting to cook some tag teams. If they can get one or two more up there, like having like a 4 solid tag teams, they should think about putting some tag titles down there again because it could be really good. Next up, we have Carmen Petrovich. She's kind of in the mid card area. I absolutely love what she does, and I'm really glad that she's been getting more screen time. She just got that open challenge of Jordan Grace. So there's a possibility there's be a lot more that we'll see of her. Kalani Jordan obviously is the mid card champion right now, and I think she will stay around that area even if she does lose the strap sooner than later. Lola Vice, I think, is also there. I think she's been solid, but she obviously couldn't help like really make that Roxanne Perez rivalry work. I'm gonna move Cora Jade actually up towards it now that we see kind of like I think like that rivalry with Roxanne will probably still be a main event rivalry even if there isn't a title involved with it. Then we get Nikita Lyons. Whenever she comes back, I do think she'll be like right in the middle of everything. It's just kind of where she's been at. Sol Ruka, I really wish she would have got the championship when she had the chance when the title was first created for the mid card. But I feel like she's starting to lose stock a little bit, and it's insane because she's absolutely amazing. I'll still put her in that area because she's one of those people you throw out there that can have a great 5-star match easily. Stevie Nicks, she's kind of been using as like a manager, I guess. I don't even know. Put her just around because she's not actually getting any in-ring action. And Wendy Chu, I think is going to just be around. I think they're using her really solid right now, but I don't see it like lasting super long. And that's what I think of the women's NXT division. I'm going to try to do this with the men's and stuff like that. I just had a couple ideas rattling around my brain. I'm going to throw them out there. I'm going to try to get a solid week of videos out this week. So stay tuned. I got to catch up. I think I had the first one will be the No Mercy one, which is like a week late, but it was still a great show, so I don't really want to be not showing it. I really wanted to rate it and just stick around. And I'm gonna get on a more solid case so we can get or schedule so I can get pumping out daily videos or at least some really solid like 5 days a week having some good videos. So until next time, this has been Japan. Bye guys.